vast blue ocean, sunlight pierced the water's surface, creating shimmering patterns that danced along the waves. A pod of orcas glided gracefully, occasionally breaking through the surface to breathe the crisp sea air. They were a close-knit family, watching over one another in the harsh yet beautiful life of the open sea. But that day something was different. A female orca named Luna swam restlessly, pacing back and forth near the surface. She let out haunting calls as if desperately searching for someone. Not far away, a young male orca, her best friend and younger brother, was trapped beneath the waves. His body was entangled in a fisherman's net that had become snagged on shallow coral. Worse still, plastic debris, ropes, and torn fishing lines clung to his body, restricting every movement. His breathing was labored, and each attempt to swim only tightened the net around him. Luna knew she could not free her brother alone. So she did something rare for a wild sea creature. She sought help from humans. She swam swiftly toward the shoreline, where a few fishermen were repairing their boats. Luna surfaced, exhaled a powerful spout of water, and made loud, urgent calls that broke the stillness of the afternoon. The fishermen stared in disbelief. It was unusual for an orca to approach so closely. One fisherman, Arman, studied Luna's movements. "It's like she's trying to tell us something," he said, puzzled. Luna circled in the shallows, then swam away slowly, as if beckoning them to follow. Arman and the others quickly started their small boat. Carefully, they followed Luna's lead. From time to time, she stopped, surfaced, then dove again, making sure the humans kept up. After several minutes, they arrived at the site where the young orca was trapped. The fishermen fell silent, taking in the heartbreaking sight: a large marine creature, wounded and exhausted, its eyes reflecting both pain and hope. Without hesitation, they began the rescue. They brought out sharp knives and net-cutting tools. The task was difficult, the waves were strong, and the trapped orca panicked whenever the ropes were tugged. Luna stayed close, emitting soft, reassuring clicks and whistles, as if telling her brother, "Hold on, they're here to help you." Under Arman's lead, they worked methodically. Slowly but surely, pieces of the net began to loosen. Some sections were wound so tightly they had to be cut multiple times. Plastic debris stuck to his fins was carefully removed. Each time a large portion of the net came off, the young orca moved a little more freely. After nearly an hour of exhausting effort, the final piece of net was freed. The young orca swam at last, though weakly. Luna immediately swam to his side, gently touching her head to his in a gesture of relief and love. The moment left the fishermen speechless. They realized that the bond of family in the animal world could be as powerful, if not more so, than in their own. The moment left the fishermen speechless. They realized that the bond of family in the animal world could be as powerful, if not more so, than in their own. Before leaving, Luna and her brother circled the fisherman's boat, as if to say thank you, before diving slowly into the deep blue, returning to their freedom. Arman gazed out at the now calm sea. "Today," he murmured, "we were saved by the empathy of an orca. If she hadn't come to us, her brother might not be here now." From that day forward, the fishermen in that village vowed to set their nets more carefully and to reduce waste entering the ocean. Luna's story spread far and wide, a reminder that the sea is not ours alone, but also the home of creatures who love, feel, and care for one another, just as we do.